This is an interesting one. I stumbled across a video that was an interview with the creator of basketball. I thought that would be a fascinating interview to listen to and go over and react to, because I love historical stuff, especially things that that were like right at the end of the last century, in the 1800s, heading into the 1900s. And this was, I think he said he created basketball in 1891 at a YMCA. 1891, inventor of basketball, tells his story. James Naismith, radio broadcast.
Tomorrow night, 15,000 cheering fans will pack Madison Square Garden in New York City to witness a giant basketball doubleheader. In that cheering crowd, sitting in row C, seat 11, will be a modest 77-year-old man. Those fans know that he made possible the game they're watching. But you're going to meet him now. Sanka Coffee has brought him here tonight all the way from Lawrence, Kansas. Dr. James A. Naismith, the inventor of basketball. Dr. Naismith, how did you happen to...
It's just so fascinating to me, because you know how big all of our sports here now, and we're literally talking to someone who created basketball, created the game of basketball.
Invent basketball.
Well, Mr. Heater, in the winter of 1891, when I was physical instructor at Springfield College in Massachusetts, we had a real New England blizzard. For days, the students couldn't go outdoors, so they began roughhousing in the halls. We tried everything to keep them quiet. We tried playing a modified form of football in the gymnasium, but they got bored with that. Something had to be done.
Yeah, when you are stuck inside and you have children who have that much energy for days and days and days, I can't even imagine, man. Oh my God. Yeah, you'd be coming up with, so you'd probably invent basketball too.
One day I had an idea. I called the boys to the gym, divided them up into teams of 9, and gave them an old soccer ball. I showed them 2 peach baskets I'd nailed up at each end of the gym, and I told them the idea was to throw the ball into the opposing team's peach basket. I blew a whistle, and the first game of basketball began.
And what rules did you have for your new games?
Wow, that's so fascinating. He just put up 2 peach baskets and a soccer ball. And the goal, and they probably weren't bound, like they didn't have bouncing at the time. I mean, he's probably about to go through some of the rules, so I'm you know, I like to talk a lot. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And for you guys who watch my channel and tell me to stopping the videos during my reactions, that's how my reactions are. I like to blab.
Dr. Naismith.
Well, I didn't have enough, and that's where I made my big mistake. The boys began tackling, kicking and punching in the clinches.
Yeah, I would.
They ended up in...
My first thought is, okay, so we're not dribbling. We're playing football with the basketball net.
Free-for-all in the middle of the gym floor.
Yeah.
Before I could pull them apart, one boy was knocked out, several of them had black eyes, and one had a dislocated shoulder. It certainly was murder. Well, after that first match, I was afraid they'd kill each other, but they kept nagging me to let them play again.
I was afraid they'd
So
kill
I
each
made up
other.
some more rules. The most important one was that there should be no running with the ball. That stopped tackling and slugging. We tried out the...
That makes sense. So the purpose of you dribbling the ball is so that you can't tackle and punch each other.
game with those rules. And we didn't have one casualty. We had a fine, clean sport. 10 years later, basketball was being played all over the country. And in 1936, I saw it played for the first time at the Olympic Games. And the whole thing started with a couple of peach baskets I put up in a little gym 48 years ago. I guess it just goes to show what you can do if you have to.
Indeed it does.
I guess it goes to show. Well, that's a good way to end it there. Let's hear that again.
I put up in a little gym 48 years ago. I guess it just goes to show what you can do if you have to.
Indeed it does.
It just goes to show what you can do if you have to. And that was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. Let me know if you guys enjoy these types of videos where we go through a little bit of historical stuff. I like to do historical things that could correlate to us living in modern times. But either way, that's such an interesting story, man. I didn't know that basketball was that young. I mean, it makes sense that it's that young because you didn't have bouncy balls for that long anyway. Maybe we can figure out something with the history of football and those types of things as well. But anyway, guys, give me that like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. So see you guys on the flip side.